There is something about the silence of 3 a.m. that speaks louder than the noise of the world. It is a sacred hour when the strong rise while others sleep, when warriors prepare before the battle begins, when the faithful kneel before the day demands their strength. Maybe you have felt it before, the weight of a life that requires more of you than you think you have to give. The responsibilities, the expectations, the struggles that pile high, making you wonder if you can keep going. But there is something different about the strong, something unshakable about the woman who rises before the sun. She does not wake up at 3 a.m. because she has to. She wakes up because she has something greater inside her that will not let her rest. Some wake up to pray. Some wake up to plan. Some wake up to fight battles no one else can see. A strong woman knows that before the world tries to break her, she must be built up. Before the voices of doubt try to speak, she must listen to the voice of truth. She is not just rising from sleep, she is rising from fear, from weakness, from the lies that tell her she is not enough. There are moments in life that will test you, moments when you feel alone, moments when the pain is too great, the struggle too deep. And yet, the strongest ones do not wait for the pain to pass before they rise. They rise in the middle of the storm. They rise when their hearts are still broken. They rise when the tears are still fresh, because they know that if they wait for perfect conditions, they will never rise at all. Think about the greatest warriors in history. They did not train when it was convenient. They trained in the darkness so they could be victorious in the light. A strong woman knows that preparation happens when no one is watching. She knows that success is not born in front of an audience, but in the secret hours when the world is asleep. Maybe you are tired. Maybe you have fought battles no one knows about. Maybe you feel like you have been carrying a weight too heavy for too long. But hear me when I say this. You were never meant to break. You were built to rise. You were given this life because there is something inside you strong enough to handle it. There is a reason you wake up before the world. It is because you were called to lead, called to love, called to serve, called to change the lives of those around you. The strong do not wait for permission to be strong. They do not ask the world for an easy path. They create their own. And when the world tells you to slow down, to give up, to stop believing, you remind yourself of this. Strength is not found in comfort. Strength is forged in the fire. Maybe today is hard. Maybe the road ahead seems impossible. But you are not walking alone. You were never meant to do this alone. And if you have the strength to rise at 3 a.m., then you have the strength to keep going. You have the strength to overcome. You have the strength to become everything you were meant to be. So rise, not just from your bed, but from your doubt. Rise from your fear. Rise from your pain. Rise because the world needs you. Rise because you were made for this. Rise because you are stronger than you know.